Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be entering the realm of the gods. And we're going to be trying to get here, for the most part. I hope you guys are ready. Alright, so we're back to do some more lovely Voidcraft. I hope you guys have been enjoying this series. Man, we've done a lot. So this is a lot of episodes. We are at now 50 episodes. This is episode 50, so quite a lot we have done here. So let's go ahead and continue just a little bit further. I hope we can actually fight some of the bosses and even get to the Ziya dimension. That's the ultimate goal. But there's these two items that I definitely need to make. So I'm going to work on that. I have the beacon that I need to take out right here. So there's the beacon. And what I'm going to be making, if we take a look at Voidcraft here, I'll kind of show you. We need to make this, the HumbleBundle, I think it's what it's called. And it requires 1 bucket, and then of course you'll get this. I don't think you'll need to make 2. I did read in the book trying to figure out what this thing actually does. Doesn't really help at all. I mean, the book kind of tells you what it does, and I think it requires quartz, nether quartz, to generate power. It says it opens a rift to the nether and links to the void. Some kind of weird demonstration. And then I've also had a lot of people letting me know that this mod steals a lot of sprites from Terraria. Like, this is a sprite directly from Terraria, along with something else. This right here is a, which I definitely know this. This is a complete rip from Thaumcraft. So the fabric from Thaumcraft. That's just some textures. Apparently, people have been saying that there are textures in here that have been ripped off from other mods and stuff. I don't know how much I like that. But you know, yeah, that's just a part of this pack. But has nothing to do with Cubus or anything. It's got to do with whoever the mod dev is for this pack, or for this mod in general. But let's go ahead and see what this thing does. So, it's said in the book that it basically generates the liquid void, but it puts it down into the machine below it. Okay, so this thing says current RF. So that's what I was wondering. Do I have to feed it RF? So it says forge energy. Okay, so yes, it does get fed RF. That makes plenty of sense, total sense. And I'm guessing it turns it into liquid void. Turns RF into void. Okay, so I should be able to make another one of these things. Let's go ahead and get redstone. We're gonna make a couple blocks here, and we're gonna go ahead and go back into RF tools, and let's go ahead and make a linking card while we're here, and then we'll grab another one of the power cells. If we have one available. Power cell. There we go. Alright, and we'll drop down here. We'll grab our link to the ID. And then I think what I can do is place this above. Put the link ID card. Set this to output energy. Now this is accepting energy from here. As you can see. I think the animation would... I don't know. I don't know if the animation goes higher than the block or what. But it should be filling this up, yeah. And this now has tons of fluid. It's going to fill this machine up first. And then it's going to go over here and start filling this machine. They both should receive power from this main block. And this is the Voidcraft cables from its own mod that provides power to both machines. And then right now I'm making some more Voidcraft steel. That's just what I've been working on. So... this shouldn't take very long. And then also, let's take a look at our quest. We want to make a Voidcraft charger, and then, of course, the Voidcraft suppressor. So that's something else that we want to make. Let's take a look at that. So the charger, or the Voidcraft suppressor, requires a piece of the fabric. This thing's actually pretty cheap to make, and we should be able to make it here, but we have to charge it. So... that's just something we have to do. There we go. And there we go. We have the Voidcraft suppressor. That will help us whenever we go to the void so we don't get that horrible effect. And then we need the charger, which should be listed in here somewhere. It's one of these items. There it is, voidic charger. That requires an in crystal. There we go. Okay, we need an eye of ender. Thank you for that. There we go, in crystal. And then everything else. We need to make another one of these. There we go. Right, what are we missing? Infused diamond dust. So this is, okay, so we're gonna need some diamond in there. 4 of them. To make that bad boy, there we go. And so I'll just throw that in here. It's the same process that we were doing for the dust. And then we'll set this down here for the dust later on. And yeah, we just have to basically wait for that to get the charger. And then I can set the charger, I think, down below these cables. And I think they should work. Or I can set it above them. I don't know. I was just kind of figuring out just kind of a small place to put these blocks. And I had to make another infusion altar. And also, I was saying this wrong last episode, which I got corrected, which was kind of funny. That I just read it wrong for some reason. It was this guy right here. Inert. I was saying insert for some reason. I guess I read it wrong. Inert void infusion altar. So an inactive infusion altar. But there we go. Look at that. We already have the dust. This guy is filling up. Man, yeah, that's a lot of power there. Alright, so we should be able to make this thing. Now, there we go. Now we have the voidic charger. Complete. And we can place that down here. Is that receiving power? It might whenever this is full. I don't actually know, to be honest. I think this isn't even receiving power. So we may need to grab some of those cables. And we'll just actually run it underneath. Let's just grab some of the cables. And that'll make sure that's hooked up. And then I'll make sure the charger is, of course, hooked up. And then we'll stick this inside the charger, so that way when everything gets finally gets its power, and everything is sent off, then we should be ready to go. Alright, so I was reading in the guide. We are on to the last section. I think it is under the Empire. What does it say? Empire of the Void. And we basically need to get that Void Star, which is what is in the little icon there, telling us we need to get this thing. But to do that, we need to gather, I guess, some of this Astral Essence, which is telling us that we can get this Astral Essence from the top of the Void. And it's saying that we'll find new monsters, and hopefully defeating them will help me progress. So that's going to be interesting, and we're going to do that here in just a little bit. It says, with the Astral Essence, I can create even more potent skulls, or an even more potent skull. Placing it, summoning the power of the monster. Okay, and then basically we'll be making this thing, the chain skull, which is right here, which all in return is the molten chain, which requires a bunch of that bone. We'll probably gather even more of that as we get up there. But the Astral Essence, we actually need to... I want to look first, before I go there. I want to make sure that I know what mobs. This is dropped from a powerful guardian in the Void Cities. So we should be looking for Void Cities, and I think I remember what they look like. They look just like in cities. So where you have a fortress, it looks like a fortress, and the cities there also look like in cities, and it all is on the top. So, all with that in mind, let's go ahead and head to the Void. I think we have everything we need. Oh, I'm missing one thing. We need this on us. And then we also need these potions on us. The potion of Plenum. And that is going to help us not die while trying to go there. So, let's head on in this direction. And we're going to try and get to the top. Now, we have a jetpack, so that's going to make it a little bit easier for us to be able to find this. I don't know if there's going to be gaps or anything for us to be able to get up there. I don't have Ender Pearl. I do have Ender Pearl, so maybe we could use Ender Pearls. I don't know how that's going to work. But I should no longer need the seeds or anything because we actually have this void suppressor. So that's going to prevent us from getting that voidic. The void-ic. And we should be good. Let's go ahead and hover. Alright, and let's go ahead and drink this. Alright, so now that means we should be able to go up here, right? Hope we don't just die. That would be horrible. So yeah, I think by this point I would have already died. Unless this is the top area. Oh, I think this is the top area. Okay. So I see what they're talking about. Okay. So it's all flat up here. That makes sense. But we're looking for a specific thing. We're looking for, like, cities. And I do notice I am getting that sickness. Why? I should... There we go. Do I have to hold this in my hand? It's strange. Maybe it just needs to be in my hotbar. There it goes. Now it's going away. But we are looking for void cities. Or a particular type of city that, should look like this area. I guess. I don't really know. I'm kind of, I don't know. This is something that's totally new to me. This mod is totally new to me. But I'm going to keep an eye out. If I find something, I will show you. Oh, actually, never mind. We don't have to do that. There's one right there. So, that's exactly what we're looking for. And, there's supposed to be special mobs here. Okay, this is only half a one? Am I seeing this correctly? Is this just derped out on me? Did this just derp on me? This completely... Okay, these are the mobs, though. Ow. I'm almost positive. Okay. Well, that's not going to be fun if his items that they drop fall into their own fire. That's not going to be fun at all. Oh, well, here's exactly what we're looking for. That was 3 of them. We didn't have to fight anything. I will take some of these inrods. Yeah, I'm guessing we have to hold this in our hand. Which, I mean, is okay. It's better than nothing. Okay, I think another one spawned. I kind of heard it. I just don't see them. This is so weird that this structure spawned the way it did. I don't think that was intended. Ooh, there's a chest. I wonder, though, is there going to be anything... Ooh, yes, I will take all of that. That makes life a lot easier. Let's check, make sure... Okay, we may want to drink another one of these bottles. Just to be on the safe side, because we will die. It's almost an insta-death as well. Let's find another one, or try to find another one. I don't want to get too far away from home either. So we generate some chunks. There we go. This is more like it. This is an actual structure. And there should be some actual mobs. I hope, anyways. I bet if we put this in our offhand, it would work fine, but the problem is, with my offhand, I just won't get, unfortunately won't get the shield. One check. I want the shield. Alright, maybe I'll be better off just fighting him with my sword. You think maybe that'll be fine? Ow, maybe not. I wonder why my health is not regenerating. That's what I want to know. There it goes. Okay, there went my health. I was going to say, I do not want to fight this guy if my health is not regenerating. Okay, he looks like he's on fire, but he's really not. And oh, we got something else from him. Okay. That's not exactly what I wanted, though. I want to stumble upon some more of that stuff just laying about. That's what I want. I think there's chests down here, aren't they? Well, we all know what that is. There we go. Continue to eat. I think these are the bosses. What are they called? What are these things called? Can't even get a good look at them. Oh, there's two of them now. Ethereal Guardians. Okay, so these should be what are effectively... These should give me... What do they give me? Weak? They just give me weak. Okay. I'm gonna back off for a second. Because I was taking a lot of damage there. I gotta be careful. Oh man, I can already see these bosses, these mobs are so gonna be a pain. Like, these are not even... What is that? Can you not? Okay. Okay, there he goes. Okay, but his items get destroyed. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Not cool. Alright, I'm gonna keep trying. Hopefully I'll end up finding some more of those items. I don't know. I think... I don't know what my best bet is gonna be. Continue to fight these guys like this, by hand. You get some hardcore knock or slowness from these guys. Ow. We only have 3 of them. Alright, so I'm gonna continue looking. Maybe I'll find it, maybe I won't. I don't know. And then I'll be back. Okay, so... I was looking for the 4th one, and there's literally one right here. Oh, there's even more in here. Oh, so we just need to find these in-cities and just go through the chests. That's probably gonna be the easiest thing. They're just in the chests. I don't know what's in this. I can't... there's a couple potions in here. What are these potions? Potions of healing, potions of healing. Okay, that's good. But yeah, that's so funny. Is there a dragon head? Oh, there is a dragon head. Let me pick it up. Yes, I have a dragon head. Sweet, we don't have to do anything like that. Okay, so we have enough technically. I'm gonna go ahead and head back. I think I've gotten everything, just about everything that I want. Oh, I finally got that other achievement thing. Basically what happened was before I needed to actually come to this area and I had to find a fortress, and that now I have 100% on my summons. So now anytime I summon any of my spells, it will 100% work, and I won't have to worry about dying because of it. Okay, or exploding, basically. It kind of explains a little bit in your book. But I'm going to take another one of these potions here, just to make sure I have enough to get home, and then we're off. I'm off. I'm going to head back, and I'll see you guys when we get back. Alright, so we're back. I ended up getting this sword from those guys after killing them. I guess they dropped this thing. Starforged sword. It's got a tier 1, and a 2nd degree, and then 3rd degree burns. I guess all different tiers. I think if you kill stuff with it, maybe it'll upgrade them. I don't know fully how that works, but we got plenty of stuff here. We're actually going to go ahead and craft that boss, and we're gonna get this guy fought. So we're gonna need a few more of these molten chains, because I don't think I have. I might have enough. I don't know. We're going to see. I might have enough to make 4 of these. No, just missing it by barely. Barely, barely, barely. So we'll take this. And I'll throw a few inside my smelter. Look at that. And this will get us at least 1 boss, which I do believe is what we need. There we go, there's that. And then we need a wither skeleton skull. And then we can actually spawn this thing. It does say, warning, explosions. So I'm going to do it a little ways away from the base. We can do it up on a mountain up top here. Doesn't really matter too much. I just want to make sure it's in a pretty clear area. Ooh, this like area down here looks perfect. Right here. Alright, so let's spawn this guy in. We're going to get ready to fight. I don't think it's going to take too much to kill this thing. And let's go. Okay, so that's kind of a really cool effect that I wasn't really expecting. Pretty cool, actually. How big of an explosion is this, actually? I wasn't expecting that. Okay. How about you get out of my face? Ow. Stupid wither effect. This bow is so powerful, by the way. And he gone. He dead. We took that guy out. Oh man, that was interesting. That was probably one of the coolest, like, boss intros that I've ever seen. I mean, that was very interesting. But we did get the Void Star, guys. Whew. I'm excited. We are so close to being done with this pack. Man, I don't know. This may be a little bit longer of an episode because I think we're going to try and use this thing. And then the shader, what do we get? What do we get? We got a Crimson Lotus. Nice. We'll throw that in there. All right. So that's one Void Star. We have enough to make another one, but I'll have to kind of farm, I think, a little bit. The drill and stuff is used for that. There's not too much, I think, that that's going to really require us to move forward. QS did say this is kind of a trophy. You don't actually have to have it. It's just a kind of a thing to get. But we're on the last thing. It says people at my home planet created this portal to the void dimension for a possible new exile location, not realizing that it was inhabited by these powerful creatures. Oh, that's so scary. Oh, it says before I defeated this monster, it told me what happened. Oh. Okay, so it says they didn't like the people intruding into their home and unleashed a meteor storm on my home planet. So what do I do now? I see only one possible solution. Take vengeance on what they did. I owe this to my family, my friends, and my humanity. Apparently their leader, Ziya, is in a new dimension named also Ziya. Let me defeat him. I need to throw this star I have into a ring of soft bedrock with another layer of soft bedrock underneath. So I need to throw this into I need to throw the star into a ring of soft bedrock with another layer of bedrock underneath. 17. It requires 17 soft bedrock. To make this portal. 17 soft bedrock. Does the book show you how to make this portal? That is the question. Ziya. By tossing a Voidcraft star into the world and surrounding it in soft bedrock, something very strange happens. A red portal is ripped open to the unknown world. Alright, so I'm just about ready. I have my Void Star. I have the soft bedrock that I'm going to actually need. I went ahead and pulled out my Voidic suppressor. I don't know why I can't say that all the time. I went ahead and made some more spaghetti. And then also went ahead and got a mana tablet and a ring of magnetization, just in case there's any more of those mobs that kind of melt their own items, kind of destroy their own items, which is such a pain. So hopefully we'll be able to use that. And man, I think all we have to do is now open the portal to Ziya. So well, let's go ahead and do that. So what we need is our bedrock. Let's place it down. And we should just need a portal like this. It did say it needed to be round. So it needed a layer down below. And then it needed to be round. And in the book it says before you complete it to actually throw the star in. And then place the bedrock down. Oh, good. Oh! Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, I need to take a break for a second. That was probably one of the loudest explosions. That was heart attack inducing. Okay, so... Oh, this is such a... Oh man, what a cool looking portal. Well, it'd be even better if it had like frame blocks around it that it spawned in and made itself like a 5x5 instead of a 3x3. But man, I really like that the fact that it does use this the portal block, even though it says it's from Voidcraft. That is definitely using the texture from Minecraft. And then there is a block in the middle. So, I think we have just about everything we would need for today. This needs to go in this slot. If we start experiencing anything, I'll move that over there. Our armor should be good to go. I think we have everything we need. I don't think we're going to need too much as long as we have some food. I might want to take some extra food with me. I don't know how much steak I actually have. I have a pretty good amount of steak. I'll take 64 steak just to be on the safe side. And I'll make sure to throw that in here. But, I mean, I think we're going to be fine. People are saying these ability tomes, they are super OP in the game. And I only have a couple on me that give me resistance. But that's about it. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and check out this dimension. We're probably not going to have enough time to do anything in this dimension. But we're going to be able to do this. Wow. Okay. So, that is probably the smoothest transition I've ever seen. Okay, so we're standing on the portal blocks, and this must be the place. Wow. Okay. So, that's all liquid void down there. And look, there's wool. Some more of those blocks. That is the that's the reality stuff. Hole in reality. That stuff teleports you. I'm guessing this is Ziya's place. And yeah, you can't get in there. We have an area over here and an area over here. Well, guys, we're going to have to leave this on a little bit of cliffhanger. I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I think we have one more, maybe two more episodes. I don't know, somewhere along those lines. But I hope you guys are ready for next episode. If you are, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.
Let's go!